We want to welcome live in the studio from the Cleveland Browns, newly Cleveland Browns, formerly of the Houston Texans, Mr. Ben Tate. Welcome to the Hip Hop Coffee Shop, man.
Good morning.
What's up? Thank
How you doing?
Good. A better question is how you doing?
I'm gonna be good in like 5 minutes. Don't worry about it.
Yes. Well, first off, Ben Tate came in here. And he's over there moving Shay's iron, moving Shay's jewelry and her hair out of the way, just so he can get a seat.
I finally got it done. Now I just got a flat iron and we good to go.
Wow. Well, first off, Betty, welcome to the Hip Hop Coffee Shop. Of course, formerly Stephen Decatur High School, formerly Snow Hill High, and now you're in the NFL, man. First off, congratulations on all your success.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and of course, we're getting geared up for the Ben Tate experience. Tell us a little bit about, last year, how, that got started, and, just talk about, you coming back and giving back to, your local community, because that's one thing about Ben Tate that he definitely remembers where he came from. I love it on your Instagram. You took a picture of Salisbury, almost home, and, so tell us a little bit about the Ben Tate experience.
Yeah, it's just something that I wanted to start, since before I got in the league. God blessed me with the opportunity to be able to give back to the community. That's what I want to do. For me, around here, you see a lot of people that, have the money to do things like that.
Right.
But to me, to be honest, I feel like it's a lot of selfish people around here where we're from.
Talk about it.
So, like a lot of these people with businesses and things like this, I just feel like there's a lot of selfish people around here that don't really want to help out the community. And I always say, that I wasn't going to be like that. And, if I can help out, kids and anyone from my area, that's what I was going to, when I have time, that's what I was going to do.
Right, absolutely. And now last year, you did the first Ben Tate experience. And we were a part of that, OC 104, your official station. Thank you so much for getting us involved. It was a huge success last year. I remember coming out to the basketball game, and then you had the football camp last year. How do you expect this year to go as far as last year? I mean, from what I hear, the response is it's bigger.
Yeah, and I want to tell y'all thanks, too, for showing me so much love, Every time I come home and I turn on the radio, I hear y'all talking about the Ben Tate experience.
It turned into Ben Tate radio.
No, because, you got to understand something. We from a very small area. And like you said, there's so many people out here who have these resources and stuff like that could do it, but they don't. So the fact that you, doing what you're doing, still finding time with everything you got going on to give back, that is so awesome. So... we have to support it.
And by the way, Ben Tate, he comes from, a great family background. So, I know, half your family, and we're all family. And see, you were raised right. So that I think that means a lot,
know? I think that has something to do with it.
You could raise him right, but it's still his choice.
Yeah, that's true. But, I just see, I know, when I was playing football, at Stephen Decatur and other places, and playing basketball, and I see kids that that was just as talented as me, and I'm thinking okay, I'm going to college here. Why they not going to college somewhere?
Right.
And I think it all just came down to, like you say, it was just the resources in my family. We had to do that on our own. My uncles, my dad, they went to colleges and made the college tapes, and when that's what you go anywhere else. I'm down in Texas all the time, so it's football. Big down there, that's what the high school coaches are doing. Mm-hmm. When they have their time, they're making their kids college tapes and sending them out and trying to get them recruited. And there's very few coaches around here that take their time to do that.
Absolutely.
What's that guy that came in here? He was running for the school council or something.
Yeah, Juan.
He kind of said the same thing. He was like, they push him through high school, but then it's there's no after plan. It's just after high school, it's they don't push them to that next level to go to college or to pursue, dreams like you've done. So, I think it's awesome to actually have a hometown example that it really can happen if you apply yourself and do it.
Yeah, for example, I give you a real life example that happened to me. When I was in high school, I just broke all these tapes of state records, and a coach came to me and said, "Have you thought about Salisbury?" I looked at him like, "What? Salisbury? No disrespect to Salisbury, but I think I can go to Salisbury and start right now, not even in college yet."
Right.
So that kind of made me wonder right there, what do you mean Salisbury? Why you want to push me to go to Salisbury? And I just done all these and had all these accolades and had all these accomplishments. And you talk to me about Salisbury.
Right. Well, why not give me so many other options,
Exactly.
to be able to go to? I mean, it might be, a great school.
At least shoot for the stars, and then if I got to come down, then I got to come down. But don't put me right here at the lowest level of college football.
Right. Well, look, you've definitely done it. And again, you're coming back. And what's so cool is, like, I don't know if you know the Shay, but, Ben played football. He started off at Pop Warner in Berlin, which is now what my son and my daughter cheerleads for, Berlin Pop Warner. And let me tell you, man, Ben Tate is a superstar.
Oh my God, he talks
Berlin.
About you all the time, like,
and that's just me.
That's
just
time.
me.
Everything is about Ben Tate. When I first started working here, it was like, yo, Ben Tate, he's from here. He plays for this person.
Well, Ben Tate is definitely, like I was saying, a superstar out at Berlin Pop Warner, man. And I'm going to tell you, like, just why. And your was it your cousin who plays out there now that's related to you?
Yeah, I have a little cousin that plays
number 44.
Yeah, I think so.
London.
I think that's it. No, you're London.
Yeah, London. Your cousin, number 44. Absolutely. Yeah, he's like one of the big superstars on his team.
Yeah, is he the next coming? Is he a 6-7 touchdown guy like me?
Yeah, he's getting there. He definitely is. Yeah, London's out there.
You a cocky little something too.
Hey, it's not cocky. I already done it. I was 8, 9 years old. 6, 7
I'm just
touchdowns.
saying, as I observe in this corner over here, you a little cocky too, but it's all right. It's well deserved.
It's confident, Shay.
You gotta have swag.
Is that
you
what it
confident.
is? Oh yeah, you swagged it out walking in. You did. I give you that.
Very good. Well, again, the Ben Tate experience goes down this weekend. Thanks for coming in, man. I know it's you said it was a long night, a little bit early. You said you got in town like overnight.
Yeah, man, I got in there. I got in town 3:00 this morning.
Wow.
So.
And
it's whatever, though.
And I guess it is public that we can say congratulations on your new edition. I saw you posted some pictures. Happy belated Father's Day.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I saw some pictures up on Instagram.
Yeah, man, it's a joy, man, to have a son. So I'm proud of that. But yeah, I mean, I only put out there what I want people to know. So if I ain't want nobody to know, it wouldn't be out there.
Right. Very good. So you played for the Houston Texans. And now you're with the Cleveland Browns. Have you been out there yet? Have you gone and met everybody and been hanging out in Cleveland yet?
Yeah, I've been out there for a little bit. We had OTAs, mini camp, everything like that. So we did had our little deal already, and now we on our break. So
how's like the vibe? Like, what's the difference? How do you think you're going to make out, like, as opposed to Houston? Because you played for Houston for a little while, so you kind of get used to the area, how things are run. But what's like the biggest difference?
It's totally different, just because you go into a new city, you meeting all new people again. You got to find your little niche. You got to fit in with everybody. And then they got a whole new regime in there, so like they just. Everybody kind of on edge a little bit. You see some of the guys like, man, they've been through so many coaches and so many different GMs, and everybody worried about like, yo, am I gonna get cut? Like, do they like me? It's different systems when I was, got drafted for. Different coaches drafted me, so everybody's like, everybody's kind of on edge of it.
But you're gonna be a starter this year. Yeah. So that
it's Ben Tate. Why not?
Well, you say, which some people go back and forth. I always went to bat saying you should have been a starter for Houston, but now you're definitely gonna be a starter for Cleveland. I'm sure that's got to be definitely a difference for you. As far as being out there, I'm sure they're pushing you harder.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. It's a new opportunity, new step for me in my career. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited, what I can do with this opportunity. So I can't wait for the season to start and me to,
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. We can't wait either. And, I'm telling you, there was a lot of Houston, of course, around this area. You know how it is. You got the Ravens, you got the Redskins, you got the Eagles, you got the Steelers. But I tell you what, I saw a lot of Texan fans around here over the past couple of years. Now, all of a sudden, all the Cleveland Browns going to come out the woodworks.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Shout out to the Hammonds, by the way, Bobby and the Hammonds for definitely pushing that one. I know they got all their Cleveland Browns gear ready to go.
Yeah, I know they do. And them and got my family a bunch of gear.
Yeah.
I'm excited for everything, man.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. So the Ben Tate experience coming back to Delmarva this weekend. OC 104 is your official station. So you had the football camp. You have that tomorrow morning. My son's involved with that, man. He's texting me right now saying, "It's been Tate on. It's been Tate on. I can't wait to be out there." He's posting the picture on his Instagram. Tell us a little bit about what you guys do with the football camp, and you've got all the kids signed up, right?
Yeah, I think the cutoff was today.
Okay.
Or, I mean yesterday.
Okay.
And actually might be today. I don't remember the cutoff, but yeah, I think it's pretty much almost filled up now. It should be. But yeah, it's just teaching the kids, the fundamentals, trying to get them down to the fundamentals, because I hate to say it, but some of the coaches around here that's teaching some of y'all kids probably don't know what they're doing. So,
right. Well, I mean, what better teacher than an NFL star? You know what I'm saying? Especially a local guy, Ben Tate.
So yeah, I'm just trying to help out, to have fun, teach them the fundamentals of things, teach them some things they didn't know, and then of course I have them compete, because that's the fun part. They get you take everything that you taught them that day, and let them go against the defensive guys, do one-on-one with the linebackers, one-on-one with the wide receivers.
Right.
So it's just gonna be that fun, and then we also gonna let them run a 40. See who give the award the fastest guy at the camp. Everybody want to always know who the fastest is. So
okay, and then you're gonna feed the kids, which is definitely a good look for lunch. Take a break for lunch, and then you guys come back. And I mean, it's pretty much most of the day. That's the biggest thing is this football camp. Last year, I think there were what was it, 300?
Yeah, it was close to 300. I think it's gonna be about the same again.
Okay,
about the same again, maybe a little more. I haven't got the final count yet.
Very good. And where's the camp for people who don't know?
The camp is in Fruitland. I don't know. I don't know the exact address.
Okay. All right. Very good.
It's in Fruitland. And then after the camp, we having if y'all don't come to the camp, make sure y'all come out to the basketball game. We're having the basketball game at Bennett High.
Yes,
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the celebrity basketball game that they had last year, and of course it's the home team, which includes yourself.
Yeah.
We had Aaron Wyatt live in studio a couple weeks ago, local guy right out of the Berlin Ocean City area. Who else is on your team?
See, people don't realize that we got some ballers over here. Some guys that can really play basketball.
Yeah, absolutely.
People don't realize that just because these guys aren't in the NBA, these are hometown guys. You also know who they are. These guys are playing overseas, and some of them doing big things overseas.
Yeah.
So I feel like people should know that. So I'm trying to kind of get them involved too, and kind of bring them back. It's going to be us versus, I got a bunch of N1 guys coming in town.
Yeah, we actually have white chocolate on the hotline.
I heard he was talking a bunch of trash or whatever. But, I'm not the guy on my team. I'm just there. So I'm pretty sure them guys going to handle that, though.
Well, he said, yeah, I heard Betty's team won last year, but that's because they didn't have white chocolate, so we'll see. I said, okay, all right, bring it on. We'll see. So, yeah, he was on a couple weeks ago, which is definitely a good look that you guys are bringing in. You're going to have a little clinic, basketball clinic with those guys before.
Yeah, all the N1 guys, they're putting on a clinic. I think it's an hour before the game start.
Okay.
From 4 to 5, I think, something like that. They have a little free clinic. They wanted to do it, so I appreciate them trying to help out this community too. There's a little free clinic, so if your kid's not interested in football, we're having a little free clinic for them at Bennett High. I think it's at 4 or 3:30.
All right.
So they can go and do that too.
Very good. And then, of course, you have the after party that you're doing for the adults and first grown folks that you're doing tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm doing that tomorrow night at Brew River. Ladies is free, so all the ladies come out. All the dudes
I'm VIP,
stay
right?
at home. Huh?
I'm VIP, right?
Are you?
Yes, you know what?
This guy right here is something else.
That's good.
That was the right answer. I'm gonna let you have that though. I don't usually let people get stuff like that off, but I'm gonna let you have that.
I'm here, and she know better.
You gonna let me get it off?
I'm gonna let you.
We can go. We can go back and forth. Right? We on air. We can go all day. What's up?
Then you don't intimidate me, sweetheart. So,
Look, again, Ben Tate, again, congratulations on everything. You come from a great background, a great family. You're definitely, coming back to the Eastern Shore and, remembering, where you came from, helping out the kids. That's what it's all about. Congratulations on your new addition as well, once again. Thanks. And if people want to get up with you, want to follow you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, how can they do that?
It's Ben Tate, RB. It's the same thing for all of them. Ben Tate RB. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm entertaining sometimes. Sometimes I'm boring, but I try to keep it real.
You ready for Johnny Football?
Yeah, man. Hopefully he can do the same thing that he did in college.
Yeah. So. I tell you what though, Cleveland, man, guys are looking good. I throw in all my ducks for you guys this year. You know, I mean, you guys are definitely building a good team.
Yeah, we're gonna surprise some people, but we're gonna keep that on the low, so
Okay.
so they can be like, oh, we got this game locked up, but it won't be like that at all.
Yeah, and you want to give some shout outs real quick since you're, I'm sure I know we got a bunch of local guys listening and family and friends listening. You want to give some shout outs while you're on the air real quick?
Yeah, shout out to Shatina. She helped me, plan this thing out quite a bit. So without her, me doing this experience back home wouldn't be possible because she's the branch that keep me connected. I'm always away. So when she handling everything out here, then shout out to my family as well. All the Tates, they helped me put this together too. My dad, everybody like that just helped me put this together. And then just shout out to the whole Eastern Shore for everybody that showed me love and support, and the haters too. So
you ain't got no haters, man.
It's always haters.
Not around here. No, I know that's right. Yeah, but no, and
Shay hating me right now. Look,
look at her just looking.
I'm not saying nothing. For once, I'm just gonna be quiet.
You know what? I got to bring you back more often just for that.
I'm just be quiet.
No, but do you mind? Can you shout out my son Brandon real quick? Do you mind?
Yeah, shout out, Brandon, man. Hey. Glad you coming to the camp. We're going to see what your 40 looking like.
Yeah. Again, Ben Tate, thank you so much for coming. We got to get some pictures before we wrap up, but looking forward to seeing you this weekend, man. And thank you for everything you're doing for the local community because, there aren't enough guys that come back and do stuff like that like you're doing. So thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.